Welcome back to Journey Alberta. I'm Sean. There's my girlfriend Danae. And right now, we're near Crescent Falls.
That's so scary. You walk up and just...
Pretty big drop right here. We are near Crescent Falls right now. We went camping in Ram Falls Provincial Park last week, if you watched that video. If you didn't, check it out. It was a fun time. Huge waterfall there. But now we're heading home, and I thought I would document our journey back because we're going to take a few stops. We're going to be going past Abraham Lake, Bow Lake, probably Peyto Lake. And I saw the turnoff for Crescent Falls, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, I've seen so many pictures of this place and heard about it that I need to check it out. So right now we're at this kind of viewpoint overlooking the huge ravine with a huge drop-off. So this is pretty crazy. What do you think, Danae, of this drop-off here?
It's a little bit dizzy, and so I keep having to walk away from
A little
the
bit
edge
of vertigo,
here.
I guess.
Yeah, this is crazy.
All right, so we're going to continue on from here to the falls and check that out. Well, we're back in the car after exploring Crescent Falls. Time to head further down the road, right?
Mm-hmm.
I really like Crescent Falls. It was huge, although there were some people here that were kind of getting a little too close to the edge of the falls. The rocks there on the ones that are wet. Don't do that, be smart. If you have to question whether or not it's safe, it's probably not safe. So if you're not going too close to those edges, because I don't want to see what would happen if someone went over the edge of that waterfall. It wouldn't be good. But it was a very beautiful waterfall, and the river, kind of the river flowing over it too, was pretty beautiful as well. What do you think, Danae?
I liked it, yeah. A little sketchy seeing people get really close to the edge or taking their dog off leash.
Yeah, you're not supposed to take your dog off leash in any Alberta Parks area, so don't be doing that. Especially because this dog just looked terrified, and they were trying to like bring it closer to the edge. So yeah, definitely not a good plan. So all right, we're gonna head down the road now, and probably talk to you again when we stop. It's pretty windy where we are now.
Ooh.
We're at Abraham Lake. We're walking down here. We pulled off the road. There was a little spot to pull off the road. We're gonna head all the way over there. Just kind of maybe relax for a minute or two and check out these amazing views here. We actually saw a bear when we were driving on the way here. Just a nice little black bear just off the road. I noticed it and pointed it out. So that was kind of cool to see on the way here, and it's a nice day out. Like, it's beautiful. A little windy, but the lake is so blue, it's crazy. We pulled off the highway, and it says that there is some kind of viewpoint just over here, so we're gonna see what we can see. Must be for a lake or something like that, I'm thinking. We are just past Waterfowl Lakes on the Icefields Parkway. It's very nice out here today. So I think we are at one of the Waterfowl Lakes right now. There's a couple of them. We drove past the first one. There's a little viewpoint there, but parking lot was full, so we drove up a little bit further to another parking lot where it said there was a viewpoint, and pretty good views here, I'd say. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it.
Beautiful. quiet too because there's no one else here right now. It's just us. So a lot less busy than had we stopped at the pull off there for just a view of the other lake. So a lot more private, and I like this.
Lots of wildflowers.
Lots of wildflowers out here. Heading back to the vehicle. Then we continue down the Icefields Parkway. Well, we're at Peyto Lake now. We have to walk up a bit of a ways to the viewpoint. Looks like there's a lot of people here though. Parking lot's pretty packed. All right, let's get going. Alright, so we're back in the vehicle after checking out Peyto Lake at the viewpoint. It was pretty busy up there. There was quite a lot of people that are kind of jamming their way in, not using their manners or waiting their turn. But Peyto Lake is very beautiful. If you're watching this, the viewpoint I believe is closed. The parking lot and everything is probably closed for the season by now because it closes from the day I'm shooting this video, and I think it's in 3 or 4 days from now. So if you're seeing this, you probably won't be able to view it in 2019, but it's going to be reopened in 2020, I would assume. And I can definitely tell they're probably going to be doing some work on the parking lot here because there's tons of potholes and stuff.
That's actually what I'm making a face at right now. There's a truck with a tractor.
Trailer?
Trailer, oh, sorry.
Not a tractor.
Sorry, I don't know why I said tractor. The trailer that just tried to go through.
Yeah, a lot of bad potholes in the parking lot here, so I'm assuming they're probably going to be doing some work on that. But you have to check it out in 2020 if you want to come back. From here, we're going to keep heading down the Icefields Parkway. Any ideas what's next, Danae?
Oh, I know it's another lake, but I forgot the name of it.
Bow Lake.
There we go.
Alright, so let's head towards Bow Lake now. Well, we're at Bow Lake now. It's very windy here. There's a lot of people here as well, just like at Peyto Lake, but luckily here it's a bit more spread out. Danae's just up ahead of me right now. She's going over this cool bridge here. We're gonna check out the sights here. You can see the Bow Glacier in the distance, Bow Glacier Falls, the Crowfoot Glacier. It's beautiful here at Bow Lake. Well, we've stopped here at the Crowfoot Glacier, admiring it. It's pretty cool up on the mountain there. This is where I think the video will end. We checked out, what was the first one we checked out? Crescent Falls. Crescent Falls, then Abraham Lake, then Peyto Lake.
Before Peyto Lake. No.
Oh, Waterfowl Lakes, one of the Waterfowl Lakes.
Yeah.
So many lakes and stuff on this little drive up the Icefields Parkway and near Abraham Lake out that way as well on our way back from camping in Banff Falls. So it's pretty cool to see all this beautiful scenery here in Banff National Park and the David Thompson area, Bighorn backcountry kind of near Abraham Lake as well. I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun seeing all the lakes and seeing how blue they are is just so cool. What about you, Danae? Did you enjoy yourself?
I did. It's hard to really enjoy myself fully with all the crowds though and all the people, so that's probably my biggest complaint. Like, I get it, lakes are beautiful, but it would have been nicer to have had a chance to just relax and see everything, so I think maybe camping out here would be a better experience overall for me. Maybe,
yeah. Like, there wasn't a whole lot of crowds at Abraham Lake or Crescent Lake, or no. Crescent Falls, I mean. There wasn't really anyone there, and at Waterfowl Lakes there wasn't really anyone either, and right here at the Crowfoot Glacier there's not really anybody here as well, so like those specific spots, Peyto Lake was crazy busy,
yeah.
Bow Lake was crazy busy,
oh yeah,
and it takes a bit of the enjoyment out, but they're still beautiful places, so maybe I would recommend visiting them really early in the morning, or kind of on the shoulder season, so not in July and August. I know when I went camping here last year in mid-June, I went up to Peyto Lake, I went up to Bow Lake. Peyto Lake was still pretty busy, but Bow Lake wasn't as bad. So, different times to consider for when to come visit these popular places. But I have enjoyed it. Hopefully you have as well. Make sure to leave a like and comment down below if there's a place out here that we missed that you think we should go to at some point in the future. Subscribe for new videos coming on Friday. We'll see you next week.